Was the hope drunk, wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? What's that have thou which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat of the adage? What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
My baby sister, 3 years old. She was the first. Choked on a gumball she found in my coat pocket. I'd hid it there. My parents didn't allow us to have any sugar, not even juice. Just before her funeral, we were waiting in the side room, kind of coat check. I was looking in the mirror, holding out the satiny fabric of my new dress, watching the way the yellow fluorescent lights made shadows in the folds of it. It's the first time I remember wearing black. I was 5. It was sad, but it was also kind of not funny, but there were so many sweets at her funeral. Like 3 different kinds of cake, and I could have as much as I wanted to. Everyone kept handing me cake. My parents didn't appreciate the irony. Anyway, they died next. My parents, I mean, both of them. A car accident. They were on their way to pick me up from dance class. Tap for beginners. They were about a mile out when a drunk driver veered into their lane, and cops said it was instantaneous, which is good, considering not all of my deaths have been so quick. I can still remember the clack, clack, clacking noise my tap shoes made on the pavement as I walked towards the waiting police car. I was 8. I went to live with my grandfather after that, Papa. You know, I actually had several good years with him before he died. A massive heart attack. It was this blazing hot day, and I was supposed to walk the dog. My parents' dog, now my dog. But I was tired after school and grumpy. I was a teenager. I didn't want to. So I pretended to fall asleep on the couch so Papa would do it. That's the last time I saw him. From the cracked sliver of an eyelid, still silent, still pretending, watching as he crept out the door so very quietly so as not to wake me. The dog was fine, though. Probably traumatized, I mean, but I gave him away to this really sweet neighbor when I moved out. He was always so nice to me, bringing me little casseroles and stuff. He died a year later. The neighbor, not the dog, fell off his roof. There's been other signs, too. Smaller things. Plants wilting, birds flying into my windows. Dead things just kind of accumulate. I don't know. Maybe I've always known it deep down, but it was after Papa that it became very clear that it was me. I was at the center. I was the common denominator. Me. Maybe I'm cursed. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Either way, after that, I pushed everyone back, pushed everyone away. And I thought, maybe this would be it. I mean, I didn't have any family left over, and I got rid of all my potted plants, so what could happen? But then I met Davis. I told him all of this. I told him about my luck, my curse. But he smiled at me in this way. It made me think, maybe I'm wrong, you know? Maybe this time will be different.